Everybody's AK, etc. Hey, it's been different days. I've been wearing the same shirt, but this is my chill out shirt, so it doesn't really get as smelly. It's I wear okay. So how you doing? Doing well? Did you continue to do well? But yeah, no. I wear like the same thing over and over again. And when I go to work, I'm wearing something totally different. So yeah, I'm just waiting for my whole thing to load up. I got my chair. It's not as comfortable as my last chair. I don't remember how much I paid for my first chair. Probably like $200 or something like that. Maybe 150 or something. I paid like $100 and some change for this one. It's not as comfortable as making me fucking sit up straight. I can't slouch in this thing. That's the one thing. So it's gonna have a lot of good ab work sitting in the seat, sitting up straight 100%. Like, anyway. Um, oh, I'll tell you what I made, but I'm not gonna. I'm gonna tell you how I made it, but I'm not gonna fucking show you. So, what you do is you get some tofu. Yeah, I'm gonna do it in steps how I did it. You get some tofu. You get this whole block of tofu. You cut it in four slabs, like four slabs. Take it, put it down on a paper towel, smash it down. Not to hurt it. Take the liquid out. You still want it to be in its form. Take as much liquid as you possibly can out of it. I put black salt on it, which tastes like eggs, and some pepper. Flipped it over to the other side. Got my pan real hot, like I'm doing popcorn when it's smoking. Then I turn the heat down a little bit. The oil that I put in there is grapeseed oil that's infused with specific um, seasonings in it to make it taste a specific way, and then avocado oil because both of those are high smoke points. Let that go up in there. Cook the tofu. Let it get crispy on one side. Flip it over. Let it get crispy on the other side. Take it off. You know what I'm saying? So after I did that, all the oil that I still had in there with the tofu, I took corn tortilla, like the burrito shits, like like I don't know, like this big or whatever, and they're made out of corn tortillas. I cut them in lines. I'm not gonna go show you it, but I cut them real thin. So you got this whole tortilla thing, and I'm cutting them like that thin, each of them. You know what I'm saying? So I had like if I cut it in half first, sorry, cut it in half, then I cut them in little small little strips. So let that heat get back up on there, you know what I'm saying? And then toss those tortilla chips in there in that oil and just let it cook and crisp up. You know what I'm saying? You don't want it blackened and shit like that. You just want it to look crisp. You just want it crispy. You know what I'm saying? While I'm doing that, I'm making seasoning for the tofu. If I'm not mistaken, I already had something that was already made, but I'll try to remember. It's soy sauce, the stuff that was already in the thing. Then I'll tell you what. I think it was soy sauce, hot red chili flakes, and honey. I think those were the three items that were actually already in the product because I was making that before prepping it because I was making salads and shit back in the day, and I just have it. I made a salad anyway. Put that in the bowl when I felt like that was enough. Put some balsamic vinaigrette, some more honey in it, and not peanut oil, sesame seed oil. Just a little, just a good amount of it. You don't need that much for seasoning. Mix it all together. Got the pan nice and hot. My non-stick pan got nice and hot. Threw it up in there. It wasn't hot enough, so I turned up the heat. When it started like a little bit of boil type of feel to it, threw it up in there. You know what I'm saying? Threw the tofu back up in there and let it cook so it can soak up all that stuff. Took a avocado that I had, cut it in half. You know what I'm saying? Scrape out avocados. The meat, whatever I was gonna use. I had flour tortillas that they were good. It was worth the money. Flour tortillas that are this big. Put the flour tortilla down. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to heat it up. Flour tortilla. Took the avocado, scraped some of it off, spread it on there. You know what I'm saying? That's the order I did it now. The first time I did the order was that avocado, spinach, small little tomatoes, the sweet tomatoes I got, and then the tofu, and then the corn tortilla chips that I got all nice and crispy. But I felt that the tortillas were coming out a little bit too easy, and the tomatoes coming out too easy. So, but the second time kind of choked me ever so slightly. Still avocado at the very beginning. Put the tortilla chips at the bottom. Then the spinach. Then when I cut the tomatoes, when I cut them in half, because that's what I was doing, I would have cut them all the way. I wouldn't cut them all the way. They would still be together, but cut in half. So it would be one small tomato, cherry tomato, whatever, cut in half, but it's still together. And then the tofu on the top. Shit was delicious. I had like 4 of them or whatever. I still had some more. I have to go eat more of them. Reason being, well, not right now, but I have to go eat more of them because avocado is fucking just like, oh, if you don't use them, you're like, oh man, I'm ripe, I'm dead. Like that, I'm just rotting off the rip. And when you're like, oh, they're ripe, I'm like, all right, I'm ripe. It's like, better use all of me. You come back tomorrow, I'm gone. So I gotta go and eat the rest of that shit. It was a nice meal. One of the reasons. Well, I saw the corn tortillas thing where you just fry them up from some YouTube channel, and I was like, I'm gonna go do that. That was one, and two, I just had a fucking craving of tofu for some fucking reason. It's like I really want some tofu. Even though I got the Impossible Burger meat, which is not meat, but I have that, and that shit's really good. And I'm like, I'd rather have the tofu. I'd rather have the tofu. For some reason, I wanted that tofu, and I got the tofu. So it was delicious. Yeah. So anyway, that's cool. Something personal. I don't eat when I go to work, so I be eating kind of heavy before I go to sleep. I have to stop doing that. Because then I don't even have to like train. I don't have to really work out at all. I mean, I don't really work out, but I'm gonna work out. But I don't really have to work out that hard. And the thing is, when I wake up and I go to work early ass in the fucking morning, I don't eat anything until I can come back to the house, and then I eat everything. That's why I had like fucking 4 of these motherfuckers. I had to watch where I eat. Fucking had these crackers. What the fuck are these? Whole wheat crackers and everything. And I was eating that. I was like, yo, I got kombucha, so I had to drink the kombucha first. But I forgot to do that first. So I had some of the crackers first, and I was like, yeah, that's right. I got the kombucha. Drank some of the kombucha. Felt better. You know what I'm saying? And then I had those tacos, so it's all good. I'm gonna go play some games. Hopefully I can beat someone's ass in this fucking seat. My back, like the seat is fucking erect as fuck. My back is like, yo, you wanna lounge? I'm like, yes, I would. And my back, and the seat's like, no, you better sit up straight. Working the motherfucking ass. I was like, I'm just about to lay down. Everybody have a good one. Be safe.